Are we ready?
Yeah, go. How far will it go? Oh. 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 Oh, the ship doesn't... Oh, what the fuck is that? Mirror! What the fuck is that? Get ready. Oh, yeah, no, it's different. Oh, gosh. As a flamethrower too. Oh, God. Sinbad, fuck off. No. What will happen, Shark, if you... Don't say that. Get out, Shark, get out! What?
Alright, let's put game capture back on. It's meant to be... Right. So where have I been for the last 2 days, right? I've been playing breeding and I've been playing like Tavern Rest with Shazza. Let's see if that's why I've been. Thanks, headset. Down my battery somewhere. So what I've been doing? I've been doing a bunch of breeding. I think you could diet level both from like cows and the chickens. I got a pretty good jet dragon, as I said earlier on. Let's make sure the streams are working. Everything's fine. I did try a server, but there was so many issues I was having. I was like, fuck it, right? Here's my French. So we got this bad boy. It has leveled up in size, but he has Musclehead, Divine Dragon, Furious. I'm probably saying that wrong. A Legendary. And I'm working on... I need to breed him with something else to get with different versions of. Let's get with fighting versions of these pals. Why is he not what? Are they not inside the... There they are. I've been doing some decorating of the trading town too. That's another thing. I'm trying to get Shazza a dragon. I've done some decorating at the tavern. I'll show you that quickly. And we've done some base improvements. So I should go to the metal base. We've done some improvements at the metal base. That's where we've got the chickens going. It's probably a mini, yeah. We done a couple of boss fights. We obviously got the jet dragon for a boss fight. We should have streamed that. The supply drop? What is it? Sleep. So I want to redo this place. It's not as perfect as I wanted to. It could be nicer. Could be a lot nicer. I'm sorry, my throat's dry. I should have been drinking water this time. Let's see what this is for. I'm kind of curious. So I don't think this probably being improved. I want to redo this base completely. It's obviously more farms And just a breeding pen. There's no eggs there yet. It's a supply crate. It's worth getting this though. I got a power metal legendary schematic from it. So there's nothing really new here besides the breeding pen and some obviously base improvements, but nothing really decent. I haven't done much more building the Japanese themed town, or this trading town, I should say. I have done some decorating. Not much though. Why are you sick? What is wrong with you, bud? You need some help. Are you stuck in something? Probably. So I done downstairs here. I decorated this a little bit. Then I did this a little bit outside here. All this is here decorated. I still gotta do that, and I still gotta do upstairs. Upstairs I've done some beds, but nothing too crazy, I should say. So I added a bark room, that's the one thing. I added 2 beds. There's a tight fit. And I added 2 beds in here. That's as well for the Adventurers Guild. This is the name for the Adventurers Guild now. The Straw Hat Guild. I don't know how to name it. The rest of the decoration will be done so far over here. I won't do too much for the power bedrooms because I don't feel like it's really needed. Another thing we'll be working on is the cattle. So the cows do now have, I'm working on have workaholic and now artisan. Same with the sheep. I'm trying to get this mostly onto them. I still need things to cast off though. I'm pretty sure they don't have any cakes. I think that's my issue right now. We're doing good for milk. I think it's just sweet we short of. So what we might be doing is finish the recover decoration up here. So it looks nicer. And then we can like switch to the merchant guild. I have a name for it yet, so if you want to come up with a name you can. Obviously it has to be something reasonable. We got a lot to decorating, you know. It's gonna be a little bit iffy decorating this place just because of a circle. So we got like at least 2 floors to decorate, and then we're just gonna put boxes up here as the attic. Storage, honestly. That's my next. Alright, buddy. One thing too though, if you do use boxes like this to decorate, make sure you make sure nothing can put stuff in. That's what I would say. Okay. You got this, bud? Appreciate it. I gotta make sure I turn all this stuff off. So that's when you want to like stuff up here. Come on, I had you a second ago. No. So we're gonna be doing some decorating. What else? Some more breeding, but we're gonna wait till the cake stuff's done. I do have medicine for him. I should honestly chuck it in. Another thing too, though, what we can do is put some carpet down. Just make it less. The one thing I noticed, like with like decorating, it's a lot like Minecraft, right? But you want to like put, you want to have the same sort of coloring. Do I want to do is have the? I can probably build one here, honestly. What you don't really want to do, you want to don't have it too bland and have it a little bit more colorful. I will post the link of a YouTuber I was watching that has really cool decorational stuff and ideas. So you go check her out. Funny enough, honestly, she had a person accused her for using mods on her builds, but she's a console player. So there's her channel there. So go check her out. She's pretty, honestly, a pretty cool builder. So really cool decorating ideas too, honestly. No, you don't do this. You're too slow. Check her out. As I said, a really amazing streamer and content creator. Eventually I'll do content creating again. I just want to get work-life sorted properly and start getting a program. So I need to like pay for the Wondershare stuff again so I can actually start doing it. So I want to show the build of how you at least give a boiler rig, because you don't see many builds like that. It's a very unique build. Chuck this in here. But you do see like a lot of Japanese style builds. We've done some decorating here, but it's not enough to be like, hey, look, right? I need to look some more anime to deal with like matching stuff. We could probably do is for divider here. I don't know if we put the wall with the. Oh, it will. Yeah, come on, Anubis. I know you want to do this. Anubis, you breaking, bud? What's wrong? So we can put individual branches on this floor. So one can be a power branch, and one can be the traders. I guess, I don't know. The furniture. What do we have in furniture now? Do I have points to unlock furniture? No, we don't. I don't think we need traffic signs. I have all the decorational stuff there, honestly. What? You don't want to do that? Are you too, like, big? Is that it? I think it's too big. Or it's not, like, rotated the right way. Why is it rotating like that? It's so weird. Still do it here, I suppose, because it's high up, isn't it? It might just because it's not high enough. Put the pillars here. Since it's gonna be, since it is a branch office, we gotta look fancy. Maybe we want to have the pillars here actually. So we gotta do. Let me make fancy. Come up here. Maybe I want to see that though. What we can do is why are you so tall, Anubis? Oh, there you go. That makes more sense now. We can have a table looking like that. And then we can have like, say, can I get away with this? Not completely. Go like that. I can get with this. Yeah, you good, Anubis? What's wrong? I think Anubis is broken. I was picking that wood. So weird. Maybe like that. Where you can sit down and talk to people, get blah 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 blah, like that sort of shit. Ugh. I promise we have to work out your limits. God damn. Why are you so breaking, bro? I could honestly do it myself. I have a small table. Let's see, one of these will probably do. Look pretty good. Not the idea meant for it, but it's sort of has the same ideas, right? Yeah, let's do for decoration though. Some leaves. Makes no sense though, because leaves for me, right, is more like outside stuff. Maybe a table. We can have some dinner. I do fancy people, fancy people. I need this over here, though. I need this up. I can't even run him like his freaking Bigfoot outside. Maybe a table, though. Maybe boxes, actually. Because it's a merchant, right? So he probably has to... Well, they probably have to... check cargo, right? We got this stuff too, don't we? Forgot about this stuff. This should be... This honestly should be in furniture. No, nothing. You collect nothing, you get nothing. So it has to be... Okay. Maybe, so that should be over here, honestly. Because of the limitations, and that can come over here. I don't like that. It's too weird that it does that. You can probably get like that though. It looks like he's standing though. I don't like that. We just have to deal. And do we want a fireplace? Probably like... Shame we can't like sort of clip stuff in, because clip that to save something like that. Make a little bit more sense, right? Because you could say it's a chimney. That's my logical thinking behind it, at least. What are you doing on Evis? Get over here! Why are you running from your job? Tough I need you to build, bud. It's hitting my brain. What are you doing? Maybe I should honestly do that before it's too late. Does it actually work? Wait, see, like that. Now lights. Do we want to? Oh god. We can use lantern. No, we can use this. Anubis, what are you doing? Give a light, please. Pretty bright now, though. Then we can have like individual items we can actually place too, though. Alright, since this all. What color was that carpet? Okay, it's supposed to be red. This one's not too bad to do. See, we same similar like idea, right? Like it's gonna be, it's just an office with a different like powers. So this can be like for the power mentor themselves, and this one can do people for the bonding traders that does the other stuff. All right. Put that there. Where you think you're going? You're going nowhere, bud. Not remembered. Mistakenly remembered. Yeah, it's a bookshelf. Oh, okay, so here's the height limit for this boy. Come on, build, build my pretty. Alright, so I feel like with this, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more laid back. Okay, nervous. Are you being a troll right now, bud? But you ain't helping much. Well, give me fancy chairs, right? Maybe we should put like a small table in the other room, right? Right, you can bugger off now, bud. I don't know what you were doing, but you can go back what you were doing. Globe in here. I show some more decorational stuff too, though. Yeah, let's not do that. We have small tables. We had a small table, right? Come on, neighbors. I appreciate your help, please, bud. I had no sleep since bloody whoop whoop. Alright, I can probably put some tunes on too, though. Alright, so it's not perfect. You know what? That's actually what this one thing we can listen to. Where is it? Get better. Put this up. So yeah, so we can do a small table again, honestly. So it makes more sense doing it though, because it's more like what you probably would expect to see, right? Maybe some more hands. I'm gonna be okay. Let's see, Anubis. Do I have to replace you? So I do the second floor for the first floor for this. So we're gonna probably do this carpet. Like the whole like the idea of like separating the carpet. You want to do that one. Okay, I just do this one here, and then this is not even straight. Honestly, who is nowadays? Let's be real. Alright, we'll go like this. The crappy part is going to be reusing stuff though, right? So it's like, it's a shame that this doesn't actually work with this sort of more. Like with these can go aside here, honestly. This makes more sense being out here. Maybe if I hit the right button, right? Can I somehow like... Oh, yes, I can. Do the same thing here. Come on. Hey, you wanna let me do it? Something needs to be out here too, honestly. I didn't realize he's had a cup of tea on it. This is where the guest can, like, if they have a meeting and stuff, can like drink a cuppa. Say, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. That's how people talk, right? Oh. Just use the fan glands to make these chairs. Oh. No? Those? Right. Oh. No. Too big. I can't believe the neighbors just says like, screw you, Tim. I'm just gonna abandon you. Suffer, mate. That's what he's basically doing right now. Alright, obviously, a bigger version of it here. Green is always good though in the build because it adds diversity to diversity to it. Yeah, it looks actually really nice though. Anubis, can you please stop getting distracted, mate? Let's just for a little bit, apparently. We can put this here. Alright, build these plants for me, bud. Nah, where you think you're going, mate? Come on. Now you can go. Actually, you can't just go just yet. Oh, Tim, you idiot. Built it backwards, you. I was wondering why you look different. Alright, blah, blah, blah. I hope I need, yeah, I need to end this. Good. Good. Alright, so downstairs can be more like a administration sort of deal. It sounds like bloody mirror if she says like that. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. Can I somehow don't put anything to that, please. Remember, don't feed the animals. Oh, these aren't really people. These are more people though. They're not really animals. Another thing too though, we need to make it look like it's actual like it has storage, right? You honestly would come in here to right too. Administration deck. Oh, administrational desk. Danny, so that way you talk to the person when you go see them. Well, at least see when you go upstairs, so they know who's coming up. My good sir, let me give you some furniture to be happy with. Yeah, come over here now. That one does, that one doesn't. Damn, it did it again. You go this way? The problem is too, I can't really put too much in here. Just because of the fact that he might just break him. But he can't come in. What am I doing? Brave fighting, that's what I'm doing. I wish we could push shutters down. Shutters would be really cool. Mm-hmm. No, it's not gonna work. Let's give him some color at least anyway. Like some people? Come on. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. There seems to be something to be there though, like it. In here, I kind of want to put like a food area for people. Makes no sense having a bit of void, doesn't it? We can probably use... tavern set, I guess. Well, I appreciate it. Oh, your sounds are not working. Let me turn the sound lights off because I got copyright on YouTube because of that. And let me I can turn it back on. I need to like let me get the let me redo it for you. I do appreciate it, fellow though. I'm brain farting right now, don't mind me. Okay, so how new are you? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm just decorating at the moment. I'm not the best decorator, I will tell you now. I wonder if I can separate the audio from YouTube. Okay, so I need to go. Actually, while I'm here, I will get rid of some alerts. I'll just bring chat on this side. So. Like, what do you... Okay, so with a game... So the game's mixed between Ark, Pokemon, and a bit like Rust, maybe, depending if you're playing the PvP server. So the idea is you get a bunch of powers. It's like Ark a lot. Very more like Ark than Pokemon, right? In a sense, if you played Ark. And the idea is basically you build a base, you unlock equipment, you get better equipment. Your pals do help you with your base building, which is super nice. Collecting resources, so there's not a lot to do. I'll show you what I've done so far. I noticed there's some sounds I need to get rid of. But I'm pretty sure this. Let me copy the link. So you can actually hear it again. And I'll play the sound for you. But I'm working on decorating one of my trading bases, or at least my trading base at the moment. Wow. Where do I go? Settings. Manage. Setup. Yes, setup. That's it. No, I don't want that. I completely shouldn't have it. Now, Steam. Get on Steam. I think right now, if you're Australian, it's like $30-something. Okay, if you want to buy a Steam, it's 43 Australian dollar dues. US, I don't know. Let me put the link back in the browser and I'll play the song. You'll be right. Let me it's free. I'm pretty sure it's free anyway. No, it's not. There we go.
I know this is a really bad idea, but
No, I think it would be like $30 US. Australian dollars is pretty crap, I mean.
Pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bones from across the floor. Noses your Nicky where you tell them until they hear. Unzips your baggy.
So this channel's a bit R18. Alright. Australian dollars is like, I think it's like for $1 we get for it's like 80 cents for us. So Australian dollars is pretty meh. Alright, so this is a Japanese trading town at the moment. I'm just decorating. It's not finished. What are you doing? So this is a Japanese themed town I built. It's nothing special. There's better ones out there. And so I need to build. You can there's a lot of decorational stuff you can do. I love any game with building in it. Because I'm going to start streaming. Yeah, I don't blame you. I sort of took a big break from it, but because I deal with a lot of building stuff, I thought I should something to see some. And I'm streaming and doing stuff like that again. So this is my main build. It's still a work in progress. It's my oil rig 2.0. So I did. It's pretty nice. The idea is because power's sort of post-apocalyptic kicked. I don't think it is. It's just more like, is it like people live in like ramshackle towns and shit like that? So I feel like people founded like an oil rig on land and sort of took it over, right, and just built upon it. That's my idea behind this base, is like there's a story to it. So the idea would be that people found oil rig. You don't have to do this extra stuff. I did this sort of ribbon just to make it look like it will hold itself. And added a bunch of stuff. So you need, so this stuff will help pals reduce, at least help with their sanity. And I added some farms and stuff. She needs to feed them with. Okay. Check you out. But yeah, it's just about building, decorating, fighting pals. I say it leans more towards the side of Ark than Pokemon, because of the whole like fighting stuff with guns and stuff. And rocket launchers and with other powers. It's just the Pokemon aspect comes from like with the obviously the powers themselves and the idea of capturing, like have open world of capturing something. Honestly, if Pokemon made a game like this, I would totally play it. It's about obviously the guns, they wouldn't allow stuff like that. But you do have a build limit. You can't go out. You can't build outside of a circle unless you have like building like deterioration turned off. There's breeding involved, so this is where it's very mixed between Ark and Pokemon with its breeding. So you have the IVs. And stuff like that, the abilities, but there's the same with Ark 2 though. How with Ark it has mutations. Oh, that's not too bad. Not what I wanted. Not Fortnite as much. I used to play a lot of Valorant, but it's my mate I usually play with. We don't play as much. But when I do jump on with him, I do have a lot of fun. I do like Valorant, but I mostly play on US servers though, which is the issue. Just because all my mates are US based. Oh. So I don't play much Australian Valorant. per se. It's just more US based. Appreciate it. But no. I've seen you on Power, just explore your own. That's the fun. That's the funnest part about Power World. It kind of the tutorial, like it's not the tutorial, but it's not too hard to get going. It's more when you become like get into the breeding, it becomes more difficult because the later on the bosses you do fight, you gotta have a better powers, like a better stats powers to do more damage. Like you could probably fight all these bosses, like tower bosses, like with a decent power. But if you want like a proper decent fighting power, it takes a lot to get to breed. Which is not like it's pretty easy. So for my power, I was breeding Jet Dragon. So like with fighting stats are like these. So like anything that increases of attack for defense, the attack of their abilities. Yeah, really good fighting ones. But if you want workers in general, like anything that helps with the work speed and the sanity drop does a lot. So with the newest update 2, it's worth getting now because they got this holding area that's came out. I think this was the last update. This is the newest update. So there's so much I haven't explored. So this will be your base game here, just these islands here. I would recommend starting over here for now, because where I built my base here, it's pretty hard for enemies to get up on top of it if they're raiding you. They may glitch up somehow, 1 or 2, but that's very rarely. Same with this base location here. But it's hard for them to get up there. And you obviously, there's gonna be a lot of tutorials where to build like say resource bases like over here. And I had a base like over here with like a lot of like quartz nodes on it, and there's like some metal ones. But other than that, it's like it's honestly the best bet is for you is just jump in, go balls deep and have fun. You can have a lot of times where you have raids where not in mode main. I'll open in a minute though. Where it's just gonna have a lot of troubles. But it's gonna have fun. Let me get back here though. So I haven't finished decorating my place. The first problem I have personally is I very much ADHD since if I get distracted with one thing and then I'll do another thing, I won't finish that other thing I was meant to be doing. So that's the same thing with Minecraft. Very much I need to see focus. Yeah, so I know with my Minecraft builds I used to like be focused on one project and then I'll like do another thing and I get distracted on that and not finish the other one. That's my biggest issue. That's what I have with Power World. So I start one project and I don't finish the other. Like I was meant to finish with Adventurers Guild today, so I've done the bottom half. But then I sort of like forgot to do the top half right. I sort of said bugger it right. So I'm just gonna do this. Most of my stuff I actually done myself. I'm quite proud of what I have, at least with banner wise. But one day when I'm looking for banners, I probably will like look out for people. At the moment, I was trying to pay a car off, so I'm a broke bitch when it comes to that sort of stuff, honestly. And Mr. Car has to come first. My mate Sparkbox or Spar, who streams on Twitch, he says, Tim, listen here, mate. Listen, you need to like stream. You need to record your builds and how you do your builds. And I said, like, okay, maybe just stream on like YouTube and Twitch, because that's where like this. I think I built most of my bases on YouTube. Let's record it on YouTube. So it's one of the things where I need to honestly start like doing videos. I'm getting distracted now. I think too though, when you do stuff, the guild box is honestly pretty good at the moment. It's kind of broken though, because most of your food doesn't decay. Maybe not though. Yeah, it's just hard to imagine sort of style build. Like you see, I can never race right, but I can't. I need to watch more of anime. At least pay more attention to anime I watch. I'll read your messages in a minute. But no. Overall, it's like it's becoming nice. I think it's gonna be storage. It's gonna be nothing fan. Alright, so I actually need to see a Thieves sort of theme build. So what games do you play though, Carly? Do you have any? Oh, you don't have any cake. I need to make more cake. Another channel actually, if you want to get a Power World, I'll bring it back up. Let me try to find her. What's it on a second ago? She has pretty good, amazing tutorials how to do stuff. Most of the stuff I let me on my own. So I'll put it in chat. So this is her channel. Check her out if you want some tutorials how to do stuff. I just sort of like I saw her this channel and I basically saw what she did with what was it? The bunker, so the sandbag. What she'd do is basically get the sandbag. I found out she like this with someone else. I mean, you can like deploy someone with the sandbag, and you can basically put the trader there, and you can make a little like a trader shop, like I did. Pay me for cake. Oh, it's a lot of cake. Maybe just 30. Do 30 here. And what do we have is egg. Not good. That's done. Sure, let's research that. The Vanilla's update to bring the research table now. You go into like do the research table to unlock some stuff in your skill box, your technology. Some things have to do with your boss towers. What's my level for my jet dragon now? 48. It might be high enough to. There was 60. I want to try and take one of these. It looks cool. He should be over here. I should have a decent amount of high level power, so let's take him out if I can't. I need to make sure I got the ultras. Just because he's pretty high. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Oh, mate, I know what you did. Come on. Yeah, we got him. Alright, have a good one, you gorgeous bastard. This is a compliment, not a negative one. This is what I say in Australian. Australians are pretty much, unless you're Australian, you pretty much say they're pretty weird and friendly in a sense. He's level 51 now. Ooh. We have enough time to take this guy out? Oh, I want him. No. I can't do it. Hello? Who are you? What do you want, Mr. Geolog? Give me really well in my village, bud. Listen here, mate. Leave my little... No. Not even, bro. You're female? What are you? No, listen here, mate. I don't want none of your shit, yeah? No. You're just tame me, yeah? No, you don't be tamed. You gotta be careful too, though, because I can actually kill this guy. Look, just become my friend, okay? I'm not asking for much. You fighting me too? You know what? Fine. Self-defense, okay? I just want to mention it. Him. Even at a throw, bro. Can I not tame you? No. Okay. Actually, no, don't die. Let me just... Hurry up. Just kill me already. Why can't you just teleport Suvo? With NPCs. They start shooting you, but as soon as you're defending yourself, it's against the law. It's like it's in Australia or something. You have no right to defend yourself in Australia. This without going to jail. Alright, so we need to finish it. Okay, let me put my armor back on firstly. What Shaz is up to? Pretty sure she said she was working. Honestly. Finish decorating these homes and be more focused, well, these buildings, just to say. Hello there, Sarah. I do know you need an actual makeover in this room. It's gonna be very hard to, though. So let's give you a table so you feel like you're special. But yeah, I feel like you got the worst office of them all, honestly, and I do apologize. I didn't really mean to give you bad treatment. But it kind of feels like I am, honestly. What? I have a book. Like, relax, read books, look at your manga. I don't know. Do what traders do. Look and feel like you're special, and you already are special. You might get stuck on that, honestly, thinking about it now. Okay, you know what, Nimbus? Good job, bud. I'm proud of you. You know what? Everyone needs a froggy chair in their life. I can't want a froggy chair in real life. I ain't gonna lie. There's not much I can really do though, because like decorating is not my strong point. Building is. And that's my issue, right? Honestly, I just need to find somewhere you can decorate. Work as a team. I wish I could put that. That's not too bad though, honestly. But I feel like that now though, with the barrel there, it sort of like makes him that he can't go there. Why do you like keep losing your job at the bar? We do need to add some like flowers and stuff like that down here. I'm pretty sure because of that barrel he can't actually go there anymore. Because, see, yeah, I figured as much. Because he's that constraint there. You can't really do too much. That's my fault, honestly. I was gonna make like a 2x2 shop for them, but then I realized it's probably just better to make a actual merchant store, like a merchant guild, like from an anime, than just probably making a shop. Okay, we gotta make sure we turn this stuff off so we don't have nothing coming in these. I don't want to be looking for stuff. That's fine for him, honestly. I feel like that's good. This guy needs an improvement. This, I still don't know. Like, because I kind of want this to be like a food chow area. Sorry, I'm just trying to like physically rest. I got like an esky. If you're American, it's like a chili bin. No, that's New Zealand. Like a cooler box. I think that's the best example I can honestly give. So what I'm thinking then, see, a lot of times in Australia though, if you work in like a warehouse, I don't know if it's like for the US, especially if it's a smaller warehouse, we have like a little smoker area, which is like a break area. And what you obviously do in your smoke area, you just sit there, chill, relax, have your smokes, your food. Sorry, I should probably put this shit first down, honestly, thinking about it now. The reason why I'm going heavy with the barrels and the crates, because it's very, it is meant to be like a trading guild, a merchant guild. So obviously all that stuff will be a lot more common with supplies and stuff. And when they have oversupply, right, they gotta put it somewhere. That's my logic behind it, and like I like to tell stories with stuff I build. And this is Minecraft. So I suppose I still do like it because I like to have the idea that if I have like a blacksmith villager. Okay, come over here, Nervous. He has a place where you can like blacksmith, I guess. So every build I do is very much have a story behind it. It has a purpose. Like with Minecraft, I always wanted to make like an actual city. Like, there's a mod pack I created, which I will do like a series on. Where it would be like every building has a purpose. So there'll be a blacksmith, a flower shop, there'll be a fish merchant, like out in Fishing Shack down by the docks, right? There'll be like the mod pack has guard villages, so there'll be like guards everywhere protecting them. Is it gonna cause frame rates because of the villages? Yeah, sure. Do I care too much? No. And yes. But everything in Power War 2 is the same similar idea with a main like oil rig. Oil rig is the idea with the oil rig is basically people was washed up on the shores. They had nowhere to go, so what they did best, well, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this box here. They had what they had to do, right? So they founded like an abandoned structure. They built on it and they built like a civilization on it, right? And that like be the idea behind the whole thing. It's there as a structure there, someone's living in it. I can honestly put someone here if I had like a bigger... What am I doing? I'm brain fighting, that's what I'm doing. Is it infrastructure that I'm looking for? No. What's a fridge? Oh, it's so expensive, bro. Why? So there's always a story behind things I do, or there's always a reason things I do, right? It's never just build this, build that. Like, that's one thing I suggest when people start to build. Put a story behind it, put a meaning for it, give it a reason to be there. Oh, I need some wood. This is gonna be the eating area, smoker area. Like for me, I wanted to build a village where it was lived by humans, but also coexisting with pals. And that's the story behind the island, right? Is people coexisting with pals. And that was my reasoning behind doing something like this. Like, it's very much like it's like a town, like surviving. It's like something you would see in Pokemon, right? It's coexisting with animals, like what you see in real life in general as well. It's not dominated by one race or one thing, but it's coexisting with the humans and sorry, I'm brave fighting. And the powers too. That's too much. You know what? I need to put this all away anyway. So that's my idea behind it, right? It's just like it's the reason why everything's here. We should make dye from berries. Come on, be nice to me, please. I'm just trying to struggling place. No, I'll just place it randomly. Excuse me, sir. Okay, you're fine. You're taking my dudes. So that's one thing I recommend to anyone who builds, just have a story behind your structures, give it a reason why it's there. And if you're building a base and you want to like make it practical, sure. But me personally, I like to build a building that has a purpose and has a reason why it's there. This work if I do something like that? No. Ah! Bird fucking adorable. Sorry for offense. Okay, so I was suggesting too, like with decorating, I don't like to place everything straight because half the time you don't even see furniture straight at home unless you're like a OCD freak. And nothing like I don't hate you for it. It's just how you are. The reason I do that though is just to make it like it's like someone's been sitting on it, and usually they don't really correct it too much. Chuck these in here for now. Which way does it go? It's this way. None of that, please. We're missing wood. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just like, I do reuse the same ideas, but it sort of adds like, yeah, appreciate you. Well, you know what? I was not meant to do that, but I already did it, so it's too late, I guess. And the idea for this sort of software, right, it's like a storage, but it's like also acting as a smoko break room. For any Americans don't know, it's just like a rest area where you can eat your food. So I'd be like, oh no, I'm hungry. Rah, 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 rah. I don't know if people sound like that, but they probably do, honestly. And what they want to do, right, is, let me go sleep. I decorate this too today. I don't have any frames, so I end it, but you know what, it's going to be perfectly fine. Oh yeah, these are lofts too, though, if you're wondering what about it, so that way you can go sleep up here. Okay, so that would be like, yep, I'm hungry, I want some food, you go to the kitchen here, grab something. You come to the storage room, you'll grab your food, you sit down and relax. I'll probably put these benches up ring way around, but you know what, it's fine, I'm not going to sit on them. Because you guys need like a little rest break area. The rooms didn't turn out too bad. Up you go to the waiting area to talk to people in the different like areas. Honestly, I feel like I have improved in decorating though. We gotta do outside too though. And in here. Alright, mister. Let's make your thing look pretty. Why go? Yes, I did. So the reason why we're doing that, so we don't honestly have powers putting stuff in the boxes. And if I'm looking for a particular item, I don't want to go through like a bunch of boxes just to find it. That's the reason why I have that like that. Let's give you a bookshelf so you can read some books. Because honestly, nothing like selling books. This guy, he sells manga about Australia. True story. I'm not making stuff. This is the right way. Is that the right way? No, it's not. That's backwards. It's the right way. Yes. I'm sorry, sir. We gotta give him a desk too, though, so that way he has a place to sit down and do his paperwork. Put it here. We can look at the giant, enormous people that's opposing him. Or towering over him like he's nothing. That sounds really mean, honestly. I'm sorry. You are something, bud. But that's what I keep telling myself too, though, honestly. I'm joking. I want to do this too. So hyper cap there. So it's a little nicer than what it was. First like that. Outside needs to be done. The railings up there need to be built. Blah, 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 blah. I think. Brain doesn't want to work. Compute. We'll make the vines come down like it's like being done from the top. And we'll obviously want to like, because vine normally use with structures, right? Vines usually like try for we go for each of the gaps. So usually like you see like with a lot of old buildings, especially in England, you see vines like inside the plaster of a whitewash. I don't know what you exactly call it. But usually a lot of time old structures have a lot of vines to it. Especially you see with like this piece of wood up here. It would normally like hold on to it because he's usually trying to find something to hold on to like grow. That's why it's usually a lot of time with like farmers using like growing grapes and stuff like all like wine. Yeah, especially grapes, just to say. They have like something to hold it up. So that's why you see a lot of time it's like going to like these cracks and crevices. So I'm like basically wooden, but I'm a woody wood because it will find some way to at least attach itself to. Maybe a little bit over here too. And yeah. I'm not a perfect decorator too though, so this can be like a hit or miss, honestly. Alright mate, calm down. Who are you bloody shooting? Out of the way. Is it a me issue? It's probably a me issue, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna be putting out to my best one of my mates that I met through stream and it helped me a lot. Is it infrastructure I'm looking for? Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that bloody butte right there. It didn't even add up name or two in that. Bar merchandise. You know what? Honestly, I know what we're gonna able to have enough the Adventurers Guild. You know what we're going to do is so we also do like that around more of this like stoneworks. I feel like it's gonna be nice. And we can't do too much too though, right? Because it's like Intability. Blah, blah, blah. Ah. You know what? This time I'm gonna make this perfectly straight. Hang on a second, can you guys like go away for a second? Is this a me issue? It's probably a me issue. Right? And like here, like keep going with these like borderlines here. And I kinda honestly proud of myself today.
How?
I was honestly wondering how I would do these buildings. Really was, because I was kind of so like scared to decorate them. But I'm kind of just glad that it just, what's the word? Just did it. Oh, that door's backwards. It's fine, it's whatever. It's not, it's triggering me. What I'm gonna do though is probably have the vines going along this here as well. Because you, as sometimes you do see in a lot of buildings where it has been abandoned. The vines don't really stick to the actual wall, it usually sticks to like the framing. Probably shit talking about, not shit talking about, talking at my ass. That's what I notice a lot though. think it's done, honestly. Besides upstairs, but that's more like it's coming into space. So the Richard kills us pretty good. Building's good. I should do the rating upstairs too, though, honestly. Raining, but what do I want to do for that? I could do the whole like. I do the bottom. No! Yes. Alright. I'm getting hungry, bro. Barely seen eat food, bro. I can't agree with my belly. I really like just building it from down there. Like a bunch of witches. Head upstairs, go research. I'm gonna leave it there. I probably should honestly do it. So nice to be. So you would honestly do trading. You come downstairs. You talk to your old mate over here, saying blah 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 blah. How you doing, mate? Blah blah blah. Some of these dudes. Oh, this one can't reach, can it? Oh no, it can't reach because of a globe. No, you can reach. You could see. There, you're good, you're good. But you come down and do your trading, and when you want to like talk to like a higher ups, you come up here. Where was the signs? I do like the look of it. It is really pretty. And yeah. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. That looks really good. I could do proper detailing of like offline, do like the lines and stuff, but it's not terrible, honestly, in my opinion. It's pretty good. Like the grass is a bit how you doing, right? But it sort of adds to it, right? I guess. Not really. It's not realistic having like flowers coming for your thing, but that's like powered for you. Alright. I want to spot that him now. My new one. The Daimyo. Look how tall this fucker is. It's like taller than me, bro. Hey, your cakes. Anyway, once we get the cakes, we'll come back and finish off Tavern. I can't wait to decorate the main base, but the main base is going to be massive, and I still need to finish it, right? I'll show you what I mean. Because the idea, like, I need to make it like people's, like, building houses on it. So it's going to be, like, a very tight community. Sorry, I'm stretching. So, this is, like, down here is fine. It's, like, this is where the doctor's office is, right? I'm probably gonna put another room in here, like another bit, like maybe a power, like a shop in here, like for powers and shit, or like a trader. All this is just like gonna be production. There's gonna be nothing special. I might try and decorate a little bit so there's like some workers' lounge and stuff like that, but I might need to like watch Mad Max or I think it's Ocean World, right? So what I'm trying to do up here is like make houses where it's like there are people living up here. There is obviously something like there's houses up here. There's people going to be building like ramshackle structures where they're on top of each other. And this will be like the man's house, where like this in the town hall. So man will be up here. The town hall would be down here, so like be a bunch of like speeches and stuff like that, and like this like little community area. This was meant to be a chapel, but I'm just gonna destroy and redo it. Yeah, the idea would be is basically, sorry, I am very tired. I am like an hour to sleep, even though I'm that. This idea would be up here would just be houses and maybe like playaway houses, but the idea would be the players' houses will be like look like NPC homes where it's just like obviously just bed and stuff. Like around here would be like a little like community area where we can have some lounges, tables, I don't know. Just like little like noodle stands even. Just make it look like he's lived in. And I see him probably some of the ideas around these areas too, so I'm probably gonna redo all these machines and probably turn this main corridor here into like a living area, like with like noodle stands, food stands, maybe a house or two, like a little like wooden shack, and then maybe just try to put a reduction on like along this half this side here and just block it off, so that way it's like it has that feel like it's crowded and the people just like flock to this place. That's the idea behind it. That's why I did this all dividing walls, so that way it breaks up downstairs and not just one big open area. Like this building down here is just it's a hot tub for all the just for the players to sit in, just to RP and stuff like that. This is where the powers go for theirs. But it adds a level like RP in the city where it's like it is like someone's actually living here, right? Like you got your barns for your animals or your powers that does all your farming stuff. Oh my goodness, Jet Dragon, you good, bro? How many eggs did you pooped out? I do have a lot of kicks in me, don't I? Yeah. Right. I'm trying to make my, like, as I said, I like to make my builds feel like there's a story behind it, there's a reason for it. And there's a reason why it looks like that. I can also do with a top half is where the richer, like more wealthier citizen lives, and like the lower half of the production is where more of a poorer community lives. And give it that more of a story of like wealth disparity between the people. Also, it's like they don't really have like much hype to really go out far as a person. I don't know. We can create a story behind the reason why it's like that. It's like the movie to do with that train, and there's like a bunch of like commoners in the like back half of the train, and it's like there's a bunch of rich people. It's very similar along that what I'm thinking of. We can very honestly start doing that now. We can get rid of this too. We don't really need this. We don't need that. We can go. We can honestly go like 5 though. Yeah, that would work out pretty well though, honestly, if we do something like that, right? Now for the weapons... we'll have to go like... because we have to put the power box, the gold coin in the... I swear there's some effort to my madness. So with this one, right, we might have to like, because there's crates there, we're going to have like borderline that there, I guess. I think too though with my structures, I do like to like it can actually support itself too. That's like one of the big thing as a believer. I think like with any builds you do, I kind of have a perspective where if you're gonna build something, just at least make it look like it can support itself and not just probably for a doorbell, honestly, because of the situation with that. Like he can support itself and not it's not like it's just some sort of it's not just some sort of crazy force phase. It can do what it wants. In a sense of like it, you know what I mean? There has to be a reason why it's like it. We can go like that. Honestly, I don't really mind too much. I don't want to like move in crates anyway. I feel like it's just me being lazy. What I like to do with this is go like. We can't do that because of a bloody workstation. Alright, blah blah blah. Think, Tim. Think. So we go like that. We'll basically go like that all along here. Because now it's like, this is going to be blocked off. Generally now. We can probably honestly keep this part here open. It's gonna get confused honestly when she comes on next. Alright. The reason why I'm using stone with metal, I'm trying to add contrast to the build as well. So it's not just like one sort of same color, right? No bad angle, I'm sorry. So it's like it's unique. And it's not like it's being restricted to the degree, right? It's like, oh. Like it's gonna be multiple colors, right? We're gonna be like furniture offset, add some browns. There's gonna be some leaves, like the plants, add some greens. But I'm trying to add contrast to it, building depth. And since like freezing and bees adds depth to it, instead of having a straight, plain, boring surface. So you see, you're having like that. And let me do it like that, like this. You have that, which adds a different sort of spark to the build, where it creates that sort of shape where you don't normally like have that plain boring box. You have that sort of thing that stands out, like, oh, that's interesting. Is it always the materials? Sure, but it adds to the build where it gives it its own identity. It gives it like, it adds a reason like why is it there, but it's more for structural support logically than it is for like, and decorational obviously. Like without it, obviously, like I think it's gonna be just a plain sort of box where someone just builds something. And it's a lot of time I see where a lot of people build too, is to do really nice builds and but don't. It's just either all glass, which is fine, like you do you. But when I build stuff, I might add contrast in different colors just to like stand it out. I'll give you an example, right? The metal, like it's very grey, but you have two different greys working against you, or three really. You got the stone, you got the pillars, you got the supports, the wall, and then you have that wood frame around it, which adds a different sort of contrast to it. In a sense where it adds like a brown to the colors, and it adds to it. It helps breaks up the colorness. It helps it breaks up the boringness of the build, and the depth to it. You gotta add depth to a structure. You can't have a plain straight box. Like you can't just have like I'm out of the circle. Like you can't have a straight circle where it's just boring personally. Oh, you suck at there. But adding like depth to a structure gives it more like life to it. It gives it more uniqueness. In a sense where everything a little bit adds something to it. It just breaks up the monopoly of just a plain box. That's what I used to do with Ark 2. I used to like give it like, make it a base. It wasn't the strongest base, but I never really did PvP, so I never really cared about it too much. I need to finish this ammo so we can destroy this. But I just like my bases look nice in general. Like I'm going to put carpet down here. I'm going to put furniture. This is will break up all of its colors. I'm going to put like little mini structures, like little tiny homes. But it's like very so practical for what I need. Granted, all this stuff is in here. It's going to make, obviously I'm going to make it look nicer. But it's like make Spa where you built. I like where Spa built. It's not too far from one of my bases. I think he built like in this river here, or like somewhere around here. But you can see the mountains. And it's like it's really beautiful where he's built. But that's the biggest thing, like when it comes to building, is just adding like depth, adding shape, adding contrast to it, like in a sense where it's not just one color, it's not just a big old box, it's not just a boring shape. But that's how I build. You build how you want to build. I'm not telling you how to, but adding shape and color to it and depth does help the building pop out more. And maybe like a story too behind it, like why are you building like this? What's the reason behind it? You want a practical base? Sure. Like with my builds, as I said, this one is just like people found it and they built around it or built on it, they added to it. And it's the reason why it looks like it's right. That's how I see building. You don't have to agree with me, but I just love to build, and it's like one of the things where it's just like it's just one of the things, honestly. But I'm not like a really good build. I'm not like a pro. I don't think I'm a pro. Hey, Jet Dragon. I know you suck, bro, and I don't want to get Super to help you. But can you please like move yourself from the I could honestly probably pick them up. They're doing it that way. I'm just being lazy at this point. I mean, still look like we're breeding too, though. One thing I will say, I did like a level down lower, and I found like if also like one block lower, like for the first floor, it wasn't tall enough for the pals. So that's why it's 4 blocks higher than the floor. But the ribbon's obviously shorter just because it's with this, like you don't need to add this to this build, but it adds like it makes it look like it looks like it's supported. It makes it look it's much more stronger. Yeah, it's like that sort of like it gives it a reason to be what is like where it is. In a sense where it is, I don't know how to say it. It gives it a structural integrity look or feel. Yeah, I was meant to do adventure skill, then I got freaking sidetracked. Once it died. It's time, 10 o'clock. What time did I started? 5 hours ago. We keep going. We'll finish off the Adventurers Guild. Maybe like what I would do, probably insert like an hour, and then I'll watch some anime, catch up, and get some ideas of taverns and structures and homes, so if I sort of decorated. But yeah, so we're gonna have a middle here open. This is gonna be like a little public square down here for people. We're gonna put some houses in. We might do that now. Destroy this. And we'll destroy this. What am I doing? I'm brave fighting. I'll place that back in a minute. That needed? Not really. They add some sort of interesting like viewpoint. Give him a shabby bed. I could probably make public toilets, honestly. That's what I might do with that room here. If I can get out. Might turn this room into public toilets. And showers. Not a bad idea, honestly. The woods too is really good, honestly, color to break stuff up. I just realized I just have used basically. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this wall here. And place this here. So we give him a bedroom. Window, other wall. Oh. Oh, that's right. A bloody. You know, it's fine. He doesn't need a corner piece of it. Maybe we should just go like this, really. So with the metal beam pillar or metal pillar, it's nothing like overlapping like the walls or Well, walls will, but not the triangle pieces. I think it's save with glass. So if you try and like place that, it's just broken at the moment. We could probably use these carpets as beds, honestly. Right. That'll be me for the night, I think. For Dave, and I'll probably be back on later tonight. But I think I want to do this. And I want to do more stuff like this, or like buildings on the side, stuff like that. I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably just going to call it, eat some food, eat some rest. Well, not sleep, but just chill. And do some housework. Well, I feel like you see, do hit follow, hit subscribe. Let me know if you're on YouTube. I will probably, once it's like finally built, I'll probably do like a few part series of how I built it and like doing this slowly so you can actually see it. But other than that, have a good night or good day where you are. As I said, do hit that follow, do hit the subscribe. It does help a lot. I'll be doing building tutorials once I get this stuff sorted. But yeah. Alright, love you nerds. Have a good one.